Hello friends and welcome to Shadowfax Games. I'm playing more of the Blueprints. Let's continue on to day 27. I really need to figure out how to get into the basement, and that part of that's going to be being able to get into the part of that's going to be getting into the antechamber to get the basement key. But then what do I do with that basement key? I'll do the shrine. Last time I was in here, it seemed like a pretty good blessing. What happens if I give them all 10? Oh, I need to go get my allowance. Right. Yep, so I should have grabbed the allowance before putting the shrine in. Because I had an additional 20 steps, but I'm going to use 12 of them before I even start today. So, because I didn't grab the coins first. So I do need to do that. I don't think there's any downside to not having coins. Alright, so yeah, in the shrine. I'm gonna give all 10, see what happens. You have received the blessing of the general. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Interesting. I will see how that goes. So I want red rooms on 5 different ranks if I can. Alright. I can try to do that. Gonna do the corridor. I'm gonna put the nursery in so I can power up my bedrooms for the day. Get some more coins. Alright, so then I want to go right. Gonna do the utility closet. Utility closet is always handy just to turn off the keycard system. Turn off the gymnasium is what I want. Turn on the garage. And I'll have to come back if I get to the dark room. But that's okay. Alright, so I want a split no matter what. I'm going to do the parlor for the gems. And hopefully I don't make a mistake this time. Last time I didn't do the logic correctly, so that was an issue. Alright, the white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false, so that cannot be true because it creates a paradox. If this is true, this becomes false. So this is false. And if this is false, And so this has to be true. The other 2 boxes are empty. Hopefully I wasn't too hasty. I was not. I got my gems. All right, I want to keep going forward if I can. Not really an option. So I think I'm going to do the den. I'm down to 1 door already, and I don't really like it. So I want to split, but turn left if I can. Not that. I will do the observatory. I have 18 stars. What am I getting for 18? 15 is the sale. I don't know if I'll actually get it because I'm doing some combination. I am getting the sale. And also the slice. Alright, so nothing to worry about there. It says see flyer for details. Alright. The sale. Offer valid at the commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop, but not luxury items. Alright. I need a T intersection going up and down. Gymnasium it is, and that's my first red room on a rank. So if I could get a red room down on this rank, that'd be good. I'm going to do the laboratory. I'm blocked off from steam power though, I think, unfortunately. So that's maybe not the best place to put it. Alright, what experiment do I want today? Each time you eat an apple, when you draft an archived floor plan, 3 gold, 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. That's what I'm gonna go for. Start experiment. All right. So north, and I want to go up and right if I can. Do I want to put the garage in already? No, I don't, because I need to keep moving. So chapel it is. That's good because that's got me red rooms on 2 ranks. Passageway is the only one that keeps things moving. But I do have another door if I want to put in the kitchen or the pantry. I'm going to do the passageway, and that uses up all my gems. And I don't have any keys. I'd like to turn right. Library. Yeah, why not? So there's a gem. That's good. Here's the book. I've read through this before. Holly. Where am I at? Uh, paintings. Yeah, it's this one. This isn't Holly, is it? Grow and row, which would make this a G. Yeah, I still don't know what this is. All right, so left is what I need to do. I can block myself off to get a bookshop, but I'll need to collect a decent amount of coins to do that. All right, so what are my book options? Drafting Strategy Volume 4. Yeah, I'll grab that. I would like a new clue in the first edition, but I'll do Drafting Strategy Volume 4, which I haven't read yet. Alright, then I'm going to come back up to the passageway. Alright, turn right if I can. Locked. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. I don't have the gems for the vault. I should have... yeah, I should have chosen the vault to axe the gem cost from. Dark room. It's a bit of a risk. My utility closet is in, though. So I can go back to my utility closet and reset this. Nope, wrong way. Wasted steps. Okay. Does resetting it at the beginning mean it's already reset when I go in? Nope, that's not the way. This is the way. I wonder if I didn't need to come back. I didn't want to waste the steps going in. There's a key. All right. I need to go forward and the left. Secret passage. Tiger and Tear. What do I want to do? Bedroom. Red room. I have a red room on this rank. Halls. Gonna do, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna do a green room. The only one I can do is the solarium, which is immediately going to end the day. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Alright, well, I guess I need to really quickly reset the day. Because I don't think there's much else I can do today. Unless I missed something. I don't believe I did. And I wasn't able to use my shrine. Let's go ahead and do a second day. Day 28. I wonder if there's an achievement for getting to day 30. Okay, going to grab the allowance. And then going to go put a thing in the shed. Gonna do the tool shed and get some items. Metal detector, absolutely. And the sledgehammer. Alright. That's a good start. Gonna do the parlor. Get the gems right away. Alright, what's our thing? The gems are on the table behind you. So that's false, clearly. The gems are in this box. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. This is a self-referential statement. So this has to be false, because if it's true, it becomes false. So this has to be false. So not every statement claiming where the gems are is false. This has to be false. So this is true. Thank you. Alright, left if I can. Closet, pantry. I'm gonna do the closet, get some items. A dice. And running shoes. Alright, back around to the hall. I'm going to put in the storeroom. Alright, yep, so I need to go right or up. Workshop. I've already got a decent number of items in. Battery pack. Anything else going on here? Gee. Hang on a second. This letter, this matches the letter from the message, so if I could put the workshop at one of my missing letters, I could find out what it is. Okay. Nope. I don't have whatever the third item is. I would like a split if possible. It's not possible. Going to do the reading nook. Hopefully the library turning right. I want Architectural Digest, Volume 4. Left. Up is good. Split is good. I would like the drafting studio because I can add a new room. Alright, so just to be clear, the middle doors are the ones going somewhere. This is volume 1 of Drafting Strategy, which I've read. Treasure map. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haven't I solved this one already? Interesting. A very detailed model of a safe. What good does that do me, though? Because this is the... Yeah, this is the study, and I've already opened that safe. Alright. Huh. Well, that's cool. Dove coat. All of these are good. I'm going to do the dove coat. Alright, I'd like a split if possible. Den will do. Alright, I'm gonna go right first because I don't want to try to push my luck all the way down through that. I'd like to turn right if I can. passageway is good. Alright, turning left if I can. Bedroom. Not seeing any information here. Alright, turning right if I can. Locked. Okay. Are we gonna be out of directions already? Boiler room? Boiler room would be good. Hall would be good. I'm gonna do the boiler room. Because I would like to activate the boiler. Gonna start by directing it left. And see what I can do. So connecting right would be good, but I'd rather go down, or I'd rather go left or forward. Locked. Okay. Well, never mind then. Turning right if I can. Security. Yeah, let's use. Now find something to dig with. Yep. Alright, that's what I was worried about. Nothing there. Alright, that's what I've done for security. Okay, I need to turn right if I can. But a T intersection would be preferable. And it's locked. Okay. Am I going to be blocked off from everything again? Archives. Where's it at? So there's an item around here somewhere. Oh, right there. That's a key. Alright, I'm actually gonna come down to the boiler room and unlock that door. Yep, I know I have the treasure map, I just need to find a shovel. Alright. So looking at this, I'd like to go right, down or left if I can. Corridor. Down or left if I can. Okay, I want to change my security setting if I can. Alright, so I don't want the boiler room coming this direction. I would like the boiler room to... I could go straight ahead or I could go right. Let's send it right for now. I know I need something to dig with. I'm gonna change the security level to high because I've turned it off now. So I want there to be more locks, which means I use less keys. Alright. Yeah. So, this is locked, right? Yep. So I can't do that. I can come back to the archives, though. And I can open this door, so I want to go left and hopefully get another key. I'm going to try the archived plan. Oh, it's the furnace. It's a dead end. But I should get a key. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna come back to security and use this key. And I want to turn right if I can. Laboratory? Oh, I don't have it. Closed exhibit won't continue the flow. I'm gonna take a risk on the archived floor plan, which is the dark room. Alright, how many steps do I have? Quite a few. I'm going to go reset this at the utility closet quick. I know, I don't have the shovel yet. Shovel isn't down here, is it? Nope. Alright. So, from the dark room, I'd like to continue straight down. Well, there's a key right there. It's interesting how the metal detector doesn't detect it unless the light's on. There's my broken lever. Alright, straight down if I can. Do I want to use a key or if I use a key there, I'm blocking myself in, so let's hold off on using a key there. Strategy, let's think about this. I'm gonna come up to the passageway. And by up, I mean kind of more downish. Yep, and I'm gonna go to the den. I would like a T intersection from the den. The garage gives me more keys, but it blocks off a whole section of the house. What about the archived plan? Do I want to risk it? I do. Alright. The garage would have been good because I'd have more keys. So I can send power through the boiler room here. Yeah. Weight room. It's tricky. I need to get some more steps. But I want to see where this goes. Alright. I don't need a key for that door. Alright, going up if I can. Laboratory, I can get power in the laboratory and see what this machine does. Oh, gem requirement. Ah, nuts. Fine. Block me off. Nothing good going on there. Alright. Like to go up and continue left if I can. I want to get the steam over here because I suspect it may open up that foundation. Laundry room. So either way, I'm not continuing the steam through here. So, gem requirement. Archived plan. Mage chamber. So suddenly less items, which is exactly what I don't want. Alright, I'm going to go... Yeah, I've blocked off the boiler room from the foundation unless it goes through the antechamber. That's unfortunate. Alright. The pool has a gem requirement. Closed exhibit is good. And the reason it's good is because I can unlock the... I can unlock the security doors. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that. There's places to dig here. How do I get that down? I was hoping I could try getting the steam here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, turn left or T intersection if I can. Anything good in here? I don't have a lever yet. Alright, turn left. Locked. Dang it. So I may be just running out of steps today. How do I activate that? What am I missing? Is there a fuse I can light? Something on the edges here. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, T intersection if I can. I can't because it's locked. And I'm gonna run out of steps before I can do anything else. All right. Well, I think I have time for one more run at it. I should have used my rerolls. I didn't think about it. Scarlet Villa, 8 red rooms. I did put a lot of red rooms in. All right. That was a quick one. Let's save and continue. One more quick one. Hopefully I can make some progress. Day 29. Okay, I'm gonna grab the allowance. Go out to the shed. I'm going to do this and see if I can get to a higher grade in the classrooms. Any objects? I've read those letters. Nothing there. All right. Let's see if drafting multiple classrooms will let me get to a higher grade, which is my going theory on that. All right. Nothing too new here. Parlor or library? I'm gonna do the parlor. I want to get gems. Gems seem to be a highly limiting factor. Empty boxes both have the empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. If this is true, then this is true. This has to be false. These would be both be true. These would, but yeah, that doesn't work. All right. So if this is true, this is false. Because if it's true, it contradicts that one. This would have to... This would... have to be... true, because this assumes 2 true statements. This would have to be empty. This would have to be empty. This would have to be empty. So this cannot be true. This is false. The blue box has a true statement. That's false, so this is true. And this is where the gems are at. Beautiful. Sometimes I can figure it out. Actually, every time but one so far. Storeroom. Grab some items. I didn't get much out of the metal detector last time, now that I think about it. Alright, classroom, library, or reading nook, they all go the same way. I'm gonna do the classroom, because like I said, I want to see if I can draft multiple classrooms. See how it goes. This is classroom grade 1. Like to go right if I can. Second classroom. About to test my theory. Grade 2. New classroom. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I figured that out from the... This is referencing the billiard room puzzle. Anything new here? 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12, 10. Anyways. I'm curious if there's anything to find on here. F. Look at the colors. So 5 out of 12, that's correct. That's correct. That's not correct. That's correct, so hang on. Correct, correct. Correct. There's one more correct one. That's correct. That is not. Yep. So. Incorrect. Incorrect. Correct. Incorrect. Yep. Yeah. All right. So the classrooms do definitely stack grades, and I wonder if it's a good thing to keep going. I'm gonna redraw because I want a T intersection. Like the drawing room. Or the den. I should have done the den because it would have given me another gem and not cost a gem. Alright. I'm gonna not do the library yet. I'm gonna do the closet. Key. Compass. Right. Left if I can. Gonna redraw. Veranda. I could do the classroom. I could go to grade 3. Let's go to grade 3. Science. There's a magnifying glass. Fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. There's the periodic table. I'm not sure that that's useful for anything. Is there any? Hang on. No. Water. Ice. Oh, it's all there. Right. So I can redraw a few times in the classroom. I'd like to go forward and right. Gonna do the library. And the reason is I have the new drafting strategy. In the world of drafting, the tools of an architect yields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complete your drafting techniques. In this issue of drafting strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. Stopwatch, a more short-term, very short-term alternative to paying gem cost, is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem cost you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Emerald bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of floor plans altogether. But why remove gem costs when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. Ivory dice, brass compass, silver key, so I've seen all of these. Gear wrench, the first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft pool. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it's a useful tool for customizing your experience. Ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true inventors, but for crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Battery pack, shovel, metal detector, broken lever, compass, sledgehammer, lockpick, coin purse, magnifying glass, question mark. Upgrade. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disk. The floppy disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans. By inserting the disk into a computer at a terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room, guided by designs contained on the disk. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensure that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. 16 total disks have been issued. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. Watering can is a fundamental tool. Most screen rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of these room positions. If you come across any fancy ruby-socketed candlesticks, you may take note in case you can find an item that can produce flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Yep, okay, so I'll need to keep an eye out for those. All right. Right, if I can. Yeah, why not the bookshop? I might come back here before the end of the day. Hang on, I was just in the library. So I'm in the bookshop. And this is one of the ones I don't know. So, tree, heat, pine, spine, hold, and old. It's a letter before an S. Strike, strike, light, lie. Heat, heat, heat and eat. Heat and sheet, heat and heat and heats. I don't know what's going on here, so I need to find a workshop to put in this row. I'll do the observatory. See what we got. Gems. I'll take that. And key. Both good choices. Yeah, I guess I'll keep moving up. Courtyard. Or the commissary. I'm gonna do the courtyard. There's the metal detector. I will take that. Straight ahead and also right if I can. Ooh, I could do yet another classroom. Grade 4. Geography. Identify each realm on the map below. What's with the music change? Alright, I'm just going to continue on. Left if I can. Pantry. Alright, left if I can again. Commissary. What do we have available? Sledgehammer. Sets of gems. I'm gonna do the set of gems. And another gem. Alright. And a key. How am I doing on footprints? I've got plenty. I'm actually going to come down to the entrance hall and fill out some of this area before I come back over here. I don't have a shovel yet, do I? I do not. I just used all my coins, so I don't get much out of the bookshop. Library. Grade 3. I didn't miss a hall pass here, did I? Alright. I want to go up if I can. I cannot. So this was a waste. I'm gonna put the dove coat in, see what it does. Apart from rotating. I'm also getting a beeping. Oh, there. Okay, so it's almost good to keep not draft it so you can keep drawing it and rotating your plans as necessary. Alright, so back up to the courtyard then. Library, bookshop. All right, so I want to go straight up if I can. Veranda. Chapel. I'm gonna do the chapel. Solid. Oh hey, there's coins here. Gained more coins than I lost. Of course, I'm gonna have to go through the chapel to get anywhere else. Yep. Going to do the reading nook. Right, if I can. Gymnasium. I don't have the utility room in yet, so I am losing steps, unfortunately. Car keys. I don't have the electronic key, and that's locked. Okay. So I might be done for the day. I can go through the commissary as long as it isn't locked. That's the key. Do I have enough to buy a key? I can't buy a key. It is locked. So all doors forward are locked. So that's it for this run. So let's call it a day. East-facing campus, east wing favored for classrooms and a library. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.